It's a fixer-upper, but the engine is really the party piece. Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and this is an exciting one. We get another project off for the channel. Not really mine, but I'm kind of claiming it. Yeah, so it was very spur of the moment, lastminute.com, and we left at 11 o'clock on Friday night, and it was just too dark, so I didn't vlog anything really going there other than like just getting there. So yeah, let's kick into this one in Joburg. That bump is so noisy. So I didn't really speak about this, but yeah, I'm sure I gave you guys context. Yeah, mission accomplished. The car has been bought, we are filling up, and we'll take it home to Cape Town. It's a fixer-upper, but the engine is really the party piece. So I've been doing a terrible job at vlogging this experience, so it was a very last minute decision. So my dad decided on Friday that he wanted to buy this car, and Friday night at 11 we left Cape Town, drove through the night, and got to Joburg Saturday around just after 2. So we checked out the car, and Dad went for a spin in it, and he was like, cool, let's take it. So yeah, I'm driving it back. I won't be driving it all the way, just driving for as long as I can. I'm quite tired, so we are 3 drivers and 2 cars, so we're gonna basically just like alternate between. I haven't hammered the car yet. I have no idea what it feels like. I hear the blow off, it's quite loud. Also, you guys in Joburg, you are wild on the road. Like, oh my goodness, like I'm genuinely shocked at how you guys drive on the highway. I've heard so many stories about this, but I got to see it in action for the first time. Wow. Anyway, let's hope that we get home safely. It is 14 hours to go on a car I don't know from a bar soap. Yeah, this should be, God willing, smooth sailing. We just stopped off for some food, but I just wanted to show you guys all the parts. So I've got a grill for my car, which is great, so thanks for that. But yeah, the car's loaded with parts, which is awesome. I will show you guys that at some point. Okay, while there's still some light and while we're still around Joburg, let me just give you guys some spool. Not much happening there. It's quite super laggy. A bit of a dump. Oh, it is incredibly laggy. Oh my word. My foot was flat. So it's got a super long TDI gearbox in it, possibly a 3.3 final. I still need to check on that, but I don't have a rev counter, so I don't know what RPM I'm doing, but the revs are really low, so this thing should be really good on fuel. And because it's so laggy, it's basically NA, so it should do really well on fuel, but we'll see what is really well. I should actually just set my trip, reset that to, yeah, let's see what it does on fuel. Before I lose all the light, can't really see it, but yeah, the sun is just about setting. It's just after 6. We are on our way to Cape Town, and the car's cruising 110, 120, and it just feels so effortless. It's actually so nice, and I love that the water light is flicking, because that's exactly the same thing that's happening in my car. So this car needs a tach adapter, the Dictator tach adapter that I'm running as well, so that should sort out the tacho. So the car's got water meth, but it's currently not connected, so that needs to be sorted out. Jamil's gonna have his hands full with this car because there's a lot of unknowns, things we need to check out. So apparently it's a bolt motor, it's got rods in it. The motor was rebuilt not too long ago, so the previous owner did about 2,000 kilometers on it, and it feels fresh, no smoke that I can tell. So that's a good thing. I really hope that it is built well and that we don't have any issues with it. Yeah, we've got lots of plans with this car. This throws a big spanner in the works for me, because now I am really excited, because I had a lot of things that I wanted to do on my car, but now this is like the new baby. So the goal is to get this car up and running, making power. So excited to see how much power it makes, but yeah, to get it to that point where it's running and we can enjoy it, that's the mission right now. The body is a little rough, but it's okay, because mine is as well, so we can live with that. Street race car things. But yeah, my dad asked me earlier, are you excited? I was like, nah. And then when we started talking about the build and what's done to it, and I got really pumped. So I'm keen to see some. It's definitely capable of some big numbers. So hopefully we see it, especially in Cape Town, because we're at the coast. So it should come alive. We were gonna fly down to fetch the car, and then I told my dad, you know what? That might be a good idea to come with another car. So we came with this Corolla Quest. It's quite heavy on fuel, but it's basically a brand new car, so it was solid. We didn't have to worry about it. But yeah, I just feel a little more at ease knowing that we've got a car just in case, because I didn't want to fly and then drive 14-15 hours in a car that we don't know. So yeah, that's the backup tow vehicle. The amount of toll gates out here is quite shocking, and I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's a Bosch 044 screaming in my ears. Luckily I can't hear it when I'm cruising, but when you're idling, it is seriously loud. I just did a quick Waze test to see if the speed on this car is accurate, and I'm surprised to say that it's very accurate, even though it's on 17s. I didn't actually check the tire profile, but for some reason the tire profile and the speedo just happens to be really happy, and yeah, it works really nicely, which is quite nice. Going through another toll. It is 10 o'clock and we are a little out of Bloem. just listen to that pump, man. It's so loud. We used about half a tank, just under half a tank. Done about 350 kilometers or so. So yeah, I guess it's not too bad. Okay, so we are just outside of Bloom. Quick pit stop just to clean the windscreen. It was really filthy. So at least it's a bit cleaner now. All the bugs. Yeah, the car's filthy. But car is running without any issues, which is great. We are nearly 4 hours in. So just over 10 hours to go. So we are in Kohlberg at the moment, and yeah, it's been just over 600 kilometers or so. Car's been running fine. I am not running so fine. My knees, no cruise control, so everything is manual, which is rough. But the car's, I mean, it's got a big tank, so I think that's why it's getting more mileage than the Corolla, because the Corolla is like 700 to fill up, and this thing is like 1-2-ish. So yeah, all good, and we are good to go again, but I think I need to take a bit of a break. So, update, it is, what's the time? It is just after 8. We just had breakfast and just put in some fuel. Basically like the last 260 k's, and I just put in some oil. Yeah, so the car was burning some oil, but nothing too hectic after like doing 1 kilometers, which is, yeah, no issues. So I just put in 1 pint of oil, and that should be good. I think when the car goes to J2 soon, we're gonna make a booking, and we'll drain the oil, new filter, and then plugs and tune it, see what it makes for power. I wish I could be going through and just like spooling up the turbo and getting it just to dump really loudly. It would be so cool. But with that Joburg tune, I can't do anything like that because the fueling is going to be way off. The turbo is so laggy anyway that I would need to basically run this thing in second gear just to get it to actually spool up. The last toll for the trip. Listening to that fuel pump, I'm just wondering, what does 2044 sound like? It must be a racket. I'm stuck in a massive traffic jam, so it looks like there's an accident on the road, and it is seriously hot today. I don't know what that sound is, but anyway, coolant temps are very good. I thought the car would be struggling, but no, it handles this heat with no issues. I'm very impressed. It did really well on this trip, and I'm back in my hood. It's been a really long weekend, like a seriously long weekend, but everything worked out well. Let's hope this thing doesn't break on the dyno soon. But seriously, worst case scenario, it's getting a 16 valve. I've decided, if anything goes wrong, it's getting a 2-liter 16 valve on ITBs. So I can have the same car with a different engine. That would be nice. So I couldn't wait to do this and just see them together. So yeah, that's they've met. I don't know why car guys do that, but I mean, inanimate objects don't care. So I didn't really speak about the engine bay and the setup in detail. I'm saving that for the next video. I really want to get into the car, show you guys what's good, what's not so good, and talk about power goals, what's the purpose of this car. I don't know it all too well, but I'll try and get into that one in the next video, and then hopefully soon we'll see it on the dyno. So I do have a dyno graph for you guys. It was in Joburg at the wheels. I'll insert that now. So yeah, that's the wheel kilowatts at 0.8 bar, which is silly. That's what my setup makes. Honda guys, that's what my setup makes with like 1.4 bar. Well, it's actually 1.3 bar, and yeah, it's at the fly. So it's very, very impressive, but it's got a massive turbo. So keen to see what it does. Maybe we can get a smaller exhaust housing for it, just so it can spool a bit quicker, because my word is it lazy to rev up. But yeah, that's the two Mark IIs, the GTS and the GTI. I hope you guys are amped for this. I'm really excited to see what comes of this project. I've got plans in place ready to get the car tuned, get it serviced, tuned, checked out. We can get it up on a lift and see what's going on. But yeah, it should be a lot of fun. So stay tuned for the next video. I'll give you guys a breakdown on the build and the mods and all the good stuff. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.